What is your name? Kumasi. Yes.
And I'm Kumasi Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, that fire broke out around 6:30 this morning near 14th Street in South Van Ness. And as you can see from our South Beach camera, that fire is still burning. Well, happening right now, crews still watching for hot spots 24 hours after a huge fire, as you can see here, it broke out in San Francisco. It ripped through 6 businesses. They did not confirm any numbers about how many people have died, how many people have been hurt, the extent of those injuries. But we do know that the suspect is dead. Are people who work in that facility coming to that area trying to connect, or what are you noticing? All this week, ABC7 will focus on what back to school will look like for parents, teachers, and students this fall. We'll get to all those stories in just a moment, but first we want to check in with Mike for a look at that rainy forecast. Groups say using them as an admission requirement is illegal, unconstitutional, and discriminatory. Your voice, your vote, a major newcomer to the 2020 race, is touching down in San Francisco today. Well, we have seen so many businesses close in the Bay Area during the pandemic, but now new businesses are on the way to the Ferry Building, and the majority of those new businesses are owned by immigrants or people of color. Yeah. You know, we love the Ferry Building. We pop down there, so many options to eat. And when I heard they have 5 new businesses coming, I'm like, yes.
Well, your reaction to that candle.
The candle. I love those candles. Friend, listen, when I tell you finna is one of my favorite words.
I like it.
We finna go to the store. We finna talk to Mike about this forecast.
One more.
What you finna do after work?
That's it.
But did you also know they added child?
Child. C-H-I-L-E?
Yes, it's not like a real child. It's like child.
I was on the first row, living my entire life. And then they have this part where they hand out roses where they're singing, I'll Make Love to You. And why did Sean give me his rose?
Why?
Singing like this. I'm going to find the video. And we're like singing like this and swaying. And I'm like, yes. Done with life. Just done. That's all I need. I was so happy.
I love this.
All my high school dreams.
Because of rights issues, we can't play the song, but it's although we've come to the end of the road.
Yes.
I can't let go. Here's the best part. It's unnatural. He belonged to me. I belong to you.
Happening today, the San Jose City Council is set to vote on a plan to ban ghost guns. This ordinance would ban people from possessing, manufacturing, selling, assembling, receiving, or distributing guns that don't have serial numbers. Ghost guns are typically made from kits that are either bought online or made on a 3D printer. In February, authorities say they uncovered a ghost gun factory in the Willow Glen area. San Francisco and San Diego have already banned the weapons. This morning, there is growing concern for the safety of Supreme Court justices. Abortion rights protests have come right to their front doors after that draft opinion was leaked last week, indicating that Roe v. Wade could soon be overturned. And now the Senate is stepping in to beef up security. Shabine is tracking the situation from the live desk. Well, it's back to wearing masks for some workers in the South Bay. San Jose reinstated its mandate for city employees because of the concern over rising COVID cases. ABC 7 News reporter Amy Hollyfield joining us live in San Jose with more on this. Amy? Thank you, Amy. And you can stay up to date with the latest news in the COVID-19 pandemic by heading to abc7news.com/coronavirus. This is where you can get answers to any of your COVID questions with our team of experts. Sonoma State scandal. Allegations against the university president now have 2 state lawmakers telling her to step down immediately. Plus,
2 years is a long time. I'm excited to get this place open again.
the return of a California treasure, the historic landmark that you can check out once again.
Thank you, Dia. You know how it is when you're on the red carpet, you kind of have to step your game up. And there's just so much excitement here because this wasn't here last year. So now you have people who are just ready for things to get back to normal. It's been such an exciting time here on the red carpet. And right now people are leaving the governor's ball. But really so much of what happened outside of the Dolby Theater and inside is being overshadowed by that moment that JR just talked about between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Well, you know, sometimes, Dion, you try your hardest and it just doesn't happen. But I had a great time today on the red carpet. I'm really excited that I got to talk to so many stars, because right now, as the stars, oh goodness, are leaving, you cannot talk to them. So I'm glad I had that moment already today. But, you know, I think there were like some really good things that played in my favor. I'm going to see who we have walking down right now. I was next to the Kelly and Ryan interview set, so they got a lot of guests, of course, coming by to talk to them. And as they were waiting, I'd be like, hey, can I talk to you before or either after you're done? So I think that helped. And I also think the dress helped, Dion. Let's talk about this dress. I really appreciated all the ABC7 viewers who weighed in. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. How are you? I love Summer of Soul. I don't know if I can talk to you, but if you will talk to me, I would be happy. Am I going to get in trouble? I don't know.
Not at all.
But I love Summer of Soul. I was like, how did I not know about this? Thank you for bringing this to so many people.
Well, I thank Questlove for his amazing direction. Like, what an incredible debut film. And this award is really for everyone that's lived in Harlem, past, present, and future. So happy.
Thank you. How do you feel? You've partied. You've had a moment of a lifetime.
This was really an extraordinary night, and it was the dream of Hal Tolchin and Tony Lawrence over 50 years ago to put on a concert to heal a community, and this just validates their dream. So thank you so much.
Congratulations. Enjoy. This is what it's been like, Dion. Just moments, right? You turn around, you see, like, well, who is it here? And you just try to talk to them, and sometimes like that, they talk to you. So it's been a great time here and a wonderful return here to the Dolby Theater for the Oscars. Reporting live in Los Angeles, Kumasi, ABC7 News.
I've drawn this drawing like 3 different times. So by the time I get to the wall, it's almost like it's ingrained in my memory.
It's not only what Rachel Wolfe Goldsmith is painting on the side of this house that's left a mark. It's who.
I just feel honored to be able to represent these incredible women.
She is painting the first mural to honor the women of the Black Panther Party.
Just getting deeper into the work that they did, it's inspiring me to think about what we can do, organizing and, fighting for our rights here in this present day.
These are the images most often connected with the Black Panther Party, men in berets and black leather jackets. But it's these photos of women who made up 70% of the party by the early 1970s that inspired the mural.
They drove the vans, they fed the kids, they printed the paper, they were the editors, they were the teachers. They literally did everything.
Jill Christina Vest never intended to have a mural this big on the side of her house, but after the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, she wanted to create something to bring her joy.
I didn't want to memorialize things that had been done to us. I wanted to find a way to honor what it looks like when we do things for ourselves, when we fight for our liberation.
This was the result, a mural highlighting the women of the Black Panther Party who provided food, education, healthcare, and more in local black communities. It will eventually list the more than 300 women by name.
This mural will be one of 3 memorials in this neighborhood to honor members of the Black Panther Party. As you can see, it is larger than life. But Jill and Rachel say it pales in comparison with the women who inspired it.
I was so touched.
Erica Huggins was a leading member of the Black Panther Party.
The reason we're doing this is not because men in the Black Panther Party didn't acknowledge us. It's because we live in a world that doesn't give a central focus to the intelligence, the brilliance, imagination of women quite often. So we just wanted to hold that up, and I think we are.
This mural is for the community, and it's for everybody who walks by it, and it's for everybody that can look up at it and say, I know exactly what those women did.